हे शेष शयन नारायण हे शेष शयन
कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना। कभी राम बन के कभी श्याम बन के चले आना प्रभु जी चले आना।
बोले सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय।
जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो, पायो जी मैंने राम रतन धन पायो।
बोले सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री गणेशाय नमः। श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। मातृपितृदेवेभ्यो नमः। वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थसाधिके शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। वन्दे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरां वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवाहननयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करम्। ॐ श्रीराम राम रघुनन्दन राम राम, श्रीराम राम भरताग्रज राम राम, श्रीराम राम रनकर कश राम राम, श्रीराम राम शरणं भव राम राम। अतुलित बलधामं हेमशैलाभदेहं धनुजवन कृशानुं ज्ञानिनां मृगगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपति प्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा, गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोले सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, बजरंगबली भगवान की जय। नमः पार्वती पतये हर 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 महादेव शंभो। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुणं, नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पग कंजारुणं। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नव नीर नीरज सुंदरम, पद पीत मानहु तरित रुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। भजु दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव, दैत्य वंशनि कंदन, रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल चंद दशरथ नंदनम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु धार, अंग विभूषण आजानुभुज सर चाप धर, संग्राम जित कर दूषणम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर, शेष मुनि मनरंजनम, मम हृदय कंज निवास, गुरु कामादि कलदल गंजनम। श्री राम 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 श्री राम। बोले सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज। We have a dedication this evening. Someone, Hanumanji Chalisa. I'd like to do that now. Welcome all of you, by the way, to our program this evening in temple and of course online. And happy to be back with you to sing and praise the name of the divine. And a beautiful, bright, warm, sunny evening, at least here in Brampton. Hanumanji Chalisa is the healing formula for life. Hanumanji Chalisa brings happiness. Hanumanji Chalisa brings comfort. Hanumanji Chalisa brings strength. It is one of the easiest things we can sing. It is one of the easiest things that we can memorize, because it has proven over years, generation after generation, that it has been one healing energy in our life. And people in fear, when they're lost, they of course sing Hanumanji Chalisa. And don't wait on that time alone. Don't wait on that time alone. Just chant Hanumanji Chalisa when you're happy, because in sad times you don't have the time for this. In sad times you want to use the strength that you have built in your happy moments to face all forms of challenges. Today we want to wish a happy birthday to Ganesh. He celebrated his birthday a few days ago, and on behalf of his wife Vidya and his daughter Gauri, I'd like to wish him a happy birthday, and on behalf of the family as well. He's a member of our temple here, a volunteer of our temple, and their entire family attend here in prayers. I want to wish you a happy birthday, Ganesh, and wishing you all the best on this blessed year coming, and many, many more years of health, happiness, prosperity, growth, and all that the divine Hanumanji has in store for you. Happy birthday again. Let us sing Hanumanji Chalisa. Shri Guru Charan Saroj Raj Nij Man Mukur Sudhar Varno Raghubar Pimal Jasu Jodayak Phalchar Buddhihin Tanu Janike Sumiro Pavan Kumar Bal Buddhi Vidya Deho Mohi Har Ukalesh Vikar Jai Hanuman Gyan Gun Sagar Jai Kapish Tinu Lok Ujagar Ram Dut Atulit Baldhama Anjani Putra Pavan Sut Mahavir Vikram Bajrangi Umad Nivar Sumati Ke Sangi Kanchan Varan Viraj Sumesha Karan Kundal Kunjit Kesha Hath Bhadra Aur Ghaja Viraj Kare Moj Jane O Saj Shankar Suvan Kesari Nandan Tej Pratap Mahajagbandan Vidyavan Guni Ati Chatur Ram Kaj Karibe Ko Atur Prabhu Charit Sunibe Ko Rasiya Ram Lakhan Sita Man Basiya Sushma Roop Dhari Siyahi Dikhawa Vikat Roop Dhari Rank Charawa Bhim Roop Dhari Asur Samhare Ramchandra Ke Kaj Saware Laye Sajeevan Lakhan Jiyaye Shri Raghuveer Harash Ur Laye Raghupati Deenhi Bahut Baraye Tum Mama Priya Bharat Sambhaye Sahas Badan Tumharo Yash Gave Has Kahi Sripati Kant Laga भजन पर भानु, लील्यो ताहि मधुर पर जानु। प्रभु मुद्रिका मेरी मुख माही, जल दिलांगी गे अचरज नाही। दुर्गम काज
जगत के जेते,
सुगम अनुग्रह तुम्हारे देते। राम दुआरे तुम रखवारे, होत न आज्ञा बिन पैसारे। सब सुख लहै तुम्हारी शरणा, तुम रक्षक काहू को डरना। आपन तेज संहारो, आप तीनों लोक हाथ ते कापे। भूत पिशाच निकट नहीं आवे, महावीर जब नाम सुनावे। नासे रोग हरे सब पीरा, जपत निरंतर हनुमत बीरा। संकट से हनुमान छुड़ावे, मन क्रम वचन ध्यान
जो लावे।
सब पर राम तपस्वी राजा।
जिनके काज सकल तुम साजा, और मनोरथ जो कोई लावे। आशा नित जीवन पल पावे।
ओ चारों युग प्रताप तुम्हारा,
हे बरसेरी जगत उजियारा।
साधु संत के तुम रखवारे। असुर निकंदन राम
दुलारे।
अष्ट सिद्धि नव निधि के दाता। असवर दीन जानकी माता, राम रसायन
तुम्हारे पासा,
सदा रहो रघुपति के दासा। तुम्हारे भजन राम को भावे, जन्म जन्म के दुख बिसरावे। अंत काल रघुवर पुर जाई, जहाँ जन्म
हरि भक्त कहाई।
ओ और देवता चेतन डरहि। हनुमत से ही सर्व सुख
करहि।
संकट कटे मिटे सब पीरा। जो सुमिरे हनुमत बलबीरा। जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई, कृपा करो गुरुदेव की नाई। जो शत बार पाठ कर कोई, छूट ही बंधि महासुख होई। जो यह पर हनुमान चालीसा, होय सिद्धि साखी गौरीसा। तुलसीदास सदा हरि चेरा, कीजय नाथ हृदय महादेवा। कीजय नाथ हृदय महादेरा। पवन तनय संकट हरण, मंगल मूर्ति रूप। राम लखन सीता सहित, हृदय में बसहूँ सुरभूप सिया। भज रामचंद्र की जय, शरणम प्रभु। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय। Happy birthday again to you, Ganesh, and I hope God bless you always, health and strength and prosperity. We'll have bhajan now by Arjun and Anaya. Arjun will sing first, and after that Anaya will sing Mangala Murati Ram Dulare. Hope all of you are well, keeping well on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon as we sing Hanumanji Chalisa. After we come back, we'll do a little bit of verse from the Kishkinda Khan today to talk about Hanumanji bringing people together. We spoke about this a little bit when we met the last time, but we talk about Hanumanji's ability to bring people together in this world.
जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम, जय रघुनंदन जय सिया राम। हे दुख भंजन तुम्हें प्रणाम, हे दुख भंजन तुम्हें
बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय. Last week when we met, we talked about Shri Hanumanji Maharaj and him meeting, him bringing Bhagwan Shri Ram and Sugriv together. It is important to understand that in life we will meet people, we will have to bring people together. Sometimes we have to depart from them. Hanumanji Maharaj, he brought Sri Ram, and when he found out this is his Prabhu, he introduced Lord Ram Bhagwan to Sugriv. And when they met Sugriv, Bhagwan Ram heard the story of Sugriv. You know, he heard the story of Sugriv, how Sugriv's wife was captured by his brother Bali, his kingdom taken away. He was treated in a very adharmic, unrighteous way. Bhagwan Ram always stood up for dharma. And we talked about what we talked about. We talked about taking sides. That sometimes in life we have to take sides. What's important is whose side you take, the good side or the bad side. Ram Bhagwan took the side of Sugriv. Krishna Bhagwan took the side of the Pandavas. In fact, he was chosen by them. So it is okay to stand up for what you believe in, as long as what you believe in is something that will bring change in a good way to this world. So Bhagwan Ram was introduced to Sugriv, and Bhagwan Ram took an oath. He says, my friend Sugriv, today you become my friend. And I take an oath. Suno Sugriv marihi balhi ekahiban brahma ruddha saranagata gayena ubarahi pran. I will slay your brother Bali for you, and I will bring back dharma to its right level. The Lord now is going to fight. So Sugriv says, Prabhu, you have just met me. Why is it that you have just met me, and why would you do something like that? And he said, Sugriv, Jena mitra dukha hoi dukhari tinahi vilokat patak bhari. Today we are welcoming all of you back online from our temple and elsewhere. We also have viewers from the Trinidad, bhaktitv.com. Want to welcome all our viewers as well from Trinidad who are tuning into bhaktitv.com, viewing our children and our puja, our satsang. This is important because we have extended friendship to all of you, to those in Trinidad, to those in Canada and the United States, wherever you're looking from, we have extended friendship to you. And for this friendship, there is no dependency. It means we are friends not because you have something or I have something. We are friends because we see something good in each other. And that is the whole reason for being friend with someone. You see something good in them, and you, of course, want to enhance your energy, your life energies. You want to not benefit from them, but you want to surround yourself with good people. With good people, right? Ram Bhagwan makes the promise, Sugriv, you be my friend, I will slay Bali for you, your evil brother. And then when he says why, the Lord says, it is a sin to even look on those who are not distressed at the sight of a sorrowing friend. One should regard one's own trouble, though they be mountain-like, as of no more account than a mere particle of dust. So you must look, the Ramayana is saying, you must look at your troubles as a particle of dust, and you must look at your friend trouble as a mountain. Those who are not naturally endowed with such wisdom, they preserve in vain to make friends with anybody. No? What is the purpose of being a friend with someone when you're going to celebrate their falling, and you're going to be sad when they are happy, and you're going to be happy when they are sad? What is the purpose of that? So Ram Bhagwan says, Jinhke asiyamati सहज नाई ते सतकत हति करत मिताई राम सिया राम जय जय राम Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Kupat nivari supant palava, Kupat nivari supant chalava, Gun pragatai av gun hi durava. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. Ram Siya Ram Jai Jai Ram. O देत लेत मन संक न धरई, पल अनुमान सदा हित करई. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. विपत्ति काल कर सतगुण नेहा, श्रुति कह संत मित्र गुण एहा. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. ओ राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय राम. जिन्ह के असी मति सहज न आई, ते सत कथ हति करत मिताई. Bhagwan Sri Ram is saying a friend should divert his companion from the path of evil. Ye hai mitra. A friend should divert his companion from the path of evil. If you have a friend and you know is walking on the evil path, in a nice way, you should say, my friend, you know, that it is what you're doing. It may be bringing you a lot of happiness, but I want you to think about it. Be careful with this as well, because these days, who can tell who anything, right? Everybody is grown up, everybody has knowledge. But I want to tell you that it doesn't take a lot to know what is right and what is wrong. It doesn't take a lot to know what is good and bad. At least you should do your job as a friend. Because sometimes we feel that if we speak up, our friend will cast us aside and we will lose a friend. But it is better to have one good friend than to have 1,000 not so nice ones. Panditji, prasad dijiye na. It is better to have one good friend than to have 1,000 bad ones. This is the message here of our dharma. Do your part as a friend. Now all of us have friends. Some of us have fair weather friends, some of us have whatever friend. It doesn't matter. But do your part. The friend should give and take things without any distrust and serve his friend's interest with all his power in time of misfortune. Love the friend with 100 times more than ever in misfortunes. You love your friend in happy times, fine. But you see, when your friend has misfortune and troubles, love them 100 times more. The Vedas declare these to be the properties of a good friend. Ramji Bhagwan is saying that the Vedas have decided that this is the properties of a good friend. जो सामने बना बनाकर मीठी मीठी बात करता है और पीठ पीछे अहित करता है, तथा मन के कुटिलता रखता है, हे भाई, जिसका मन सांप की गति के समान तोरा मेरा है, ऐसे कुमित्र को तो छोड़ने के ही भलाई है. But if a man contrive to speak fair words to one's face and harm someone behind their back, a person who harbors crookedness in his soul and whose mind is as tortuous in the movements of a snake, then, brother, it is worthwhile to forsake such a fair weather friend. I think we know what this means. We say nice thing to somebody when they are in front of you, but when they are behind, when you're behind their back, you say bad things against them. That's very common these days, but that's not your problem. I think we have all grown up with a very important saying that if you can't say anything good, it is better to not say anything at all. but never ever say good things to people in front of their face and bad things behind their back. You know, try to help your friend grow. In the context of a friend, be honest with the friend. Ram Bhagwan said that this is the virtue of a friend. Sugriv, you know, clasp his hands to Bhagwan Ram. Kaha Sugriv sunahu raghubira bali mahabal ati ranadhira. Dundubi asti tal dikhrai binu prasaya raghunath dikhai. Listen, Raghubir, says Sugriv, Ram Bhagwan. Bali is very strong and is extremely skillful in his battle. How are you going to win him? How are you going to beat him? This is asking God, how can Bhagwan defeat the enemy? Please note that no one has ever stood up and won a battle against God. No one has ever. Remember in the movies, in the start of the movie there's some happiness, in the midst of the movie there's some sadness, but it always ends with some sort of a happy note, right? We must learn from this. Ramayana, Mahabharata, Gita, they have all started like this, where the Lord shows some signs of struggle. And Ram Bhagwan, for example, he is an example of how all men should live. Most of his life was a struggle, but he never wavered from the path of dharma. You should never waver from the path of dharma. Life will be sometimes threatening. Life will be sometimes tempting to your senses, to you as a person. But do not waver from the path of dharma. An animal does not stop being an animal, right? An animal does not stop being an animal. A snake will always bite. A scorpion will always sting. A lion will always run after you. They cannot stop being an animal. A human being should not stop being a human being. And that means we are the only form of creature on this life that is capable to distinguish between right and wrong. So what you do, you act, you do the right things, and always stand for your dharma. This is the teaching of Bhagwan Ram. But I think to summarize all of this, Hanumanji brought Ramji Bhagwan and Sugriv together. We must bring people together as well for a noble cause in our life. Bole Pawan Sutta Hanuman ki, bolo sada jaykar, Pavan Sut Mahabali ki. 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 केसरी नंदन बलधारी की, केसरी नंदन बलधारी की, मारुति नंदन उपकारी की, मारुति नंदन उपकारी की। आओ करे सेवाज पवन सुत महाबली की। बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की। बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की। अपने कपीस को मन में बसा के, अपने कपीस को मन में बसा के, निष्कर पूजन दर पे आके, निष्कर पूजन दर पे आके। आओ शरण पवन सुत महाबली की। बोलो सदा
जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की।
बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत
महाबली की।
ओ संकट मोचन नाम जो ध्यावे, संकट मोचन नाम जो ध्यावे, संकट उसके पास नावे, संकट उसके पास नावे। महिमा गाए दिन रात पवन सुत महाबली की। बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की। बोलो सदा जयकार पवन सुत महाबली की। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। सियावर रामचंद्र की जय। Panaji, आरती था यार। Two announcements before we do आरती. On June 18th, we have our walkathon. This is a Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Our walkathon. We haven't done this for 2 years because of COVID, but we're going to do it this year. On Thursday, the forms will be posted up on our website for you to register and donate. How will you do it? You make a donation to the temple, a small donation, whatever you can. We have a fixed price. And then you can come and walk on that day with us for a good cause. That's the 18th. Then the 26th of June, we have our Mrityunjay Havan. This will be done outside. And then it is only for 12 hours this year because the dates are very booked. All the Saturdays and everything are booked, so we just can only do it for 12 hours. How we do it, for every hour from 5 a.m., there are 4 families sitting down for every hour. So 48 families pretty much we can have that day, but I'm sure all of you will respond. So the forms will be up for you to fill out for June 26th, our Mahamrityunjay Havan. Thank you so much for being part of our satsang this evening. We'll start with Aarti now. Everybody in the temple, please, Aarti tayar hai? Aiye. Om yani kani cha papani janmantar kritani cha tani sarvani nashyantu pradakshinam pade pade. आरती की जय
हनुमान लला की। दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती की जय हनुमान लला की। दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ कला की। आरती की जय हनुमान लला की। दुष्ट दमन रघुनाथ
शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविद्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्याद्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनां सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। सतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोले श्री गणपति भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, सियाभज रामचंद्र की, लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की, जगदम्बिका माता की। नमः पार्वती पतये। हर 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 महादेव। शंभो सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय हो। सबको जय जय सीताराम। Thank you all for joining this evening. Shubhratri.